I was a die-hard Spice Girls fan when I was 8 years old. I was always watching MTV. Like, my parents could just put me in front of the TV and I just would watch it for hours and hours. They bought me like a Sony Walkman with the tapes for my 7th birthday, and since then I never leave the house without my music. I started listening more and more to hip-hop. I used to hang out with a lot of boys from my school that were like breakdancing and stuff. So just finding out where the breaks came from, finding out what this music was that they kind of sampled, that opened up the whole new world for me. And that's why I really love funk, I really love soul, I really love jazz, because it's like the building blocks of the music that I was introduced to when I was younger. I love things now that I know that if I would have played it to myself 15 years ago, I would have been like, what's this? This is crap. But now I'm like, oh, this is so good. I can't believe I never appreciated it when I was that young. My first performance, it was for this event called Fill Your Ears. Anybody can come with their records and you have maybe 20 minutes to play whatever you want, whatever genre, you know, just whatever you want for 20 minutes. And that was the first time I ever played records when anybody else was like in the room, otherwise it just used to be for myself. So I was so nervous and they were just laughing at me because it was just like mates in a small pub and I was like shaking when I was going to put the needle on the record. It was nerve-wracking, but they really liked it. This guy, Tristan, who is, I think he's the music producer now, or like he books all the artists for Boiler Room, and he was working for Giles Peterson at the time, and he found my profile on Last FM and he was like, hi, kind of like the kind of music you listen to, would you like to come and work for us? And I was like, is this a joke? Are you taking the piss? He was like, no, come down. So I went and met him and the label manager, Emily, and we had a chat, and the first question was, what football team do you support? Because obviously Giles is a massive Arsenal fan and I actually didn't know, and my university was just next to the Arsenal stadium, so I was like, yeah, I support Arsenal. They're like, oh yeah, good, because it would have been a bit difficult if you were supporting another team. I can't thank my lucky stars enough, because there was nothing really that provoked Tristan to contact me. I think it was just pure luck. Anybody can play 2 records, but it's the thought of which record would actually fit after another that kind of makes it a special listening session or dancing session or whatever. I do get so nervous when I DJ. Like, I just don't want to disappoint people, because essentially you are the soundtrack of somebody's night, so you can make or break somebody's, you know, evening, which is, I think, a pretty big responsibility. I was born in Koložvar, which is in Transylvania, and I never say Romania, mainly because if I say that I'm born in Romania, then people assume that I'm Romanian, and that's not a bad thing, but I'm actually really proud to be Hungarian. I was brought up to be very proud of my heritage. My dad fled from the communist regime a couple of months before I was born in 1986, and then me and my mom weren't allowed to leave from Ceausescu until a few months before he was killed in 1989. My mom has an accounting firm and she wanted me to become a bookkeeper to take over the family company, but I just always found it so boring. So I found the one university in London that did music and media management, and I just went, yep, I'm gonna go there. Less than a month after I turned 19, I stepped on a plane and, you know, with 2 suitcases with my best friend, and I moved there. I have a lot of respect for my younger self for just throwing herself out there and really believing that something good would come out of just working really hard and believing in your dreams and knowing that if I love music this much, there's just nothing else I can do. I just have to do something with music.
Sziasztok, Orsi vagyok, és ez pedig a Soul Cure.